Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I wanted to chat about the video I posted yesterday, right? This was the video that featured me and another guy in comp sort of going back and forth. And yeah, so, the video has been received really well, as I expected it to be. Metrics-wise, it's already up to 7,000 likes. People enjoy that type of content. People find it to be really entertaining. And on the flip side, though, it has led to some like witch hunt style stuff. There's actually people who viewed my video who are going out and now harassing this other streamer, and also even his teammates, which I don't understand. I mean, I can understand somebody getting worked up watching the video and going out and saying something that I can understand. I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong. But I can understand it. What I don't understand is people going out of their way to, look up where to find and how to communicate with his teammates who literally did nothing wrong, other than just being in the same fire team. It's like they're just guilty by association, I guess. But people have gone out of their way to insult these people. They didn't do anything wrong. So I guess I want to have a conversation about this style of content. My goals when I post it, and if I'm going to post any more of it. But let me just come out of the gate and say that if people are going to be harassed when I post content like this, then I will not post content like this, regardless of how well it's received. I mean, in terms of reception, people find it really entertaining. It's had more views in 24 hours than the last time I had a video get that many views in 24 hours was back when Division 2 had just launched and people were hyper interested in it. So it's content people enjoy watching. They find it entertaining, and even though that's the case, I won't post it if it's going to lead to harassment. But first, let me talk about my goal when I post this content, because I see a lot of people who are like, "Oh, this is really passive aggressive. Why you gotta give them this clout, yada yada yada," and they make assumptions about my intentions. What you guys have to remember is that this is a YouTube channel. This is not my Facebook page. I'm not trying to call anybody out or be petty. Literally, I go into content creation on YouTube thinking, how can I engage my audience and be entertaining? And the whole idea behind that video, the way I edited it, and I can tell you guys this, it took me about 3 times as long to edit that video as it does most of my content, because I was very meticulous. I was cropping together. The whole video was about this dichotomy, this dualism, right? This oscillation back and forth between chill and like really over the top, right? So it's like, oh, I got bodied. Oh, get back here, Vanguard, right? It's this dichotomy switching back and forth between, just being chill, fun, playing the game, to this like really over the top. And I just thought it was funny. I thought it was humorous. It made me laugh. Like when I watched his past broadcasts, I didn't sit there and say, this jerk, this loser, you hear these things he's saying about me. Guys, you gotta understand, the things he said about me in that video, I hear that daily. I get it daily. Scroll through my YouTube comments. You guys don't even want to see my PlayStation messages, right? And even sometimes I get screenshots from people who are in another streamer's chat, and they see somebody say something passive aggressive about me or even aggressive about me, and it's like, I wasn't even there. I don't know how I'm applicable, but you gotta understand, that's nothing new. I get that all the time. And I think you'd be lying to yourself if you said you never made salty comments to or about somebody, especially in the heat of a game. And I do this. I have done this myself. I've done that. I've been in a match and get aggravated and say something that I probably shouldn't have said. We all do it. We're all human. We all screw up. Now, in my conversations with everybody on that team that I've had since that match and since that video went live, they've been respectful, apologetic, very kind. So, I mean, even the main focus of the video, the guy himself, who's salty, has even said, I've got respect for you. I apologize. I'm sorry that I got tilted and I said the things I said. Excuse me. I had a cold like a week ago, and the only thing that's hanging on is this cough. It's driving me nuts. I got my coffee now. But anyways, they've been nice, right? He's apologized. And, if the harassment continues, I'll just take the video down. Like, I don't care how good the metrics are. I don't think anybody deserves that kind of harassment. So, anyways, my goals in posting the video is not necessarily to, I don't know, I got to be careful here. I know I have influence. I know that I have an audience. I know that I have viewership. And I know that when I post content, sometimes it leads to things that I have no control over. Harassment is one of them. I have no control over what people say. But at the same time, you know, I post, all of my content is at somebody's expense. You have to understand that. Like, when I post a big play, there's always somebody on the other end of that play. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I post on YouTube is at somebody's expense to a certain degree. And, you know, I have to try and find that line, that balance that I walk. Like, how much is too much? You know, yes, I got to play. The gameplay is mine. And yes, what they have said or they have done, they've done in public. So it's not like I'm dragging into the light something that was never seen. You know, so it's not necessarily on me on that. I don't know. That's not necessarily on me, but at the same time, I know that it's going to get a lot more exposure when I publish it because I have influence, I have viewers. So I have to be careful about that. But I need y'all's help. I do. Like, I need y'all to be mature about this, because when people go out of their way to throw insults at these people, to find where their content is and throw hate and harassment and insults, you're a sideliner at that point. You're a sideliner. You weren't in the game. You have no right to trash talk. If you were in the game, maybe you would have been absolutely, completely stomped on. Who knows how you would have performed in that scenario. You're a sideliner when you go out of your way to throw shade at somebody in a situation that you were not even involved in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to lecture, because I know that I accept my responsibility in the harassment they received. The bottom line is this: had I not posted the video, they wouldn't have received it. Now, you can argue maybe they deserved it, right? I don't think they deserved harassment. But at the same time, I don't think that the video that I posted is malicious. I never made any insults. You know, I was even very careful to edit out almost all of the teammate talk that was happening in the background. Like, I tried to keep as many people out of it as I could, but also just highlight, like I said, just that dichotomy, that dualism between the rage and the chill, the rage and the chill. And that's where the entertainment value is. And that's why I thought it was such a fun video. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So anyways, I guess what I'm saying is, if these videos are going to lead to harassment, I won't post them. That's sort of the bottom line. So I need y'all's help. I need you to, if I post content like that, enjoy it for what it is. And just leave it at that. You know, we don't need to go hunt people down and make comments about them or try to sabotage their careers. Because here's the thing. Like, I've seen even comments on the YouTube video that I posted. I've seen comments where people are like, "Let's go to his stream." I'm not even kidding. People have said that. They've typed in the comments, "Let's go to his stream and let's all gang up on him." Ha, ha, ha. Why? You're a deplorable human being if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started out with my content creation journey years ago, I said and did things that were stupid. Absolutely stupid. And I've been in this guy's situation before where some of the things that I've said and I've done have been, someone's called attention to it. And it's been dragged in front of more people than I intended to see, you know, my words and my actions. And I've had to reap the consequences of it. And you learn from it, you grow from it, you refine who you are and how you present yourself through that process. And that's where the value lies. And I'm sure that this player that was in my video will probably have a similar journey like that through this, where he's probably going to learn something from it. You know, he's going to grow from it. He's going to refine his style from it. If he chooses to continue with streaming or content creation, he's probably going to polish himself up a bit, I hope. You know, because I mean, there's no denying that he hurled insults the whole time. There's no denying that. I forgive him. I never really took it personally, because, like I said, I hear that all the time. It's just, at this point, it's just water off a duck's back. But, you know, if you insult my teammates or other people, then not everyone's going to handle it the same way that I do. So hopefully he refines himself through that process. I had to do it. I'm sure he will too. But but to sabotage their career, to try and gang up on them in their own content, to mass dislike videos and go to his YouTube channel and spew hate in the comment section. The only thing you're accomplishing at that point is showing how ugly humanity can be. You know what I mean? Like I said, my video wasn't malicious. I didn't insult anybody. It was just for fun, just for entertainment, you know? It was something that was said in public and done in public here, and something that was said and done in public here, and I brought the two together into a video that I thought was funny. So I apologize for dragging in any of the teammates who've received harassment through that. That was never my intention. I just thought it was funny, you know? So I need y'all's help. Let's try and be mature about it. Enjoy that style of content without throwing harassment at people. And it'll probably, because of how much they receive, it'll probably be a while before I do any content like this. And if I ever do again, because I've uploaded to date almost 1,000 videos over the years that I've done YouTube, about 1,000 videos. 3 of them, 3 out of 1,000 are this style of content. There's a reason I rarely do it. It's because I'm always worried about how people are going to react to it and what they're going to do with the information that I put out there. So anyways, that's about it. I would encourage you guys, my parting request would be, please do me a favor, and if you have access to their content or whatever, say something nice. Go over to just give them some encouragement. They've received a lot of discouragement. Give them a little bit of encouragement. Do they deserve it? Heck if I know, but does it matter? Does it really matter? Do you always get what you deserve? Probably not. You probably squeak by every now and then too, and that's okay. They've probably got as much as they need in terms of what they deserve for what they said, or he said rather. So let's just move on. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate you watching and listening to me, and I appreciate you partnering with me in this journey through my own content. And like I said, don't ever hesitate to give me criticism. Some of it I may disagree with, but I'm always open to it. If you guys want to hold me to a certain standard, there's nothing wrong with that. And I will never be offended that people want to hold me to a higher standard. I certainly understand that with my influence and the size of my community, that I should be held to a higher standard. I get that. It's not the same for me as it is for someone with 2 viewers and 2 subscribers. I should be held to a higher standard because of what can happen when I publish stuff. But thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate y'all, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.